Hey guys, Ash Racial Legends. Welcome to the video. Glad to have you all here with me today. Sending some love, some positive vibes your way, especially if you need them out there today. Today, I wanted to give you guys a nice little reminder before we jump into one of my favorite champions in the game. One of the most powerful champions in the game. One of the best supports out there in all of Raid. Even though people love her, I still think she's criminally underrated. But before that, a little shout out to my my email hotline voice memo thing. All you got to do, I have about 15 of you guys responded so far, but I'm going to start a little talk show here on the channel. I'm going to try it out at least for one episode. I'm looking for you guys to send in your questions, your ideas. I don't care what it is, honestly. Anything that you want to say audibly on my channel. You can face record yourself on your phone, or you can on your computer, or you can just send an audio message in. It's totally cool. And we'll have some fun doing a whole episode with you guys here on my channel. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. You guys are going to love it. You're going to love it. I also want to craft a little bit of relic here. I'm going to save my legendary, my mythical for my Raid Guides channel. Going to give you guys some reasons. Check out that channel.
Ryan invited me to go on his wilderness adventure retreat. It was this amazing experience.
Hey, nobody cares. Wrap it up. I have the Orb of Transfixion. I actually really like this one, like on a Marius, where it has a 10% chance to steal one random buff when attacking a target. This cannot be resisted, occurs once per skill. I like that ability. I like this ability. I like the orb. I do. All right, these I'm tempted to, but I'm not gonna. All right, guys. I have the Memo for Ash email. You saw it on the screen already, so it's memo4ash@gmail.com on the email thing. Also, I have a little treat for you guys, a little Easter egg, if you will, later on this video. So stay tuned for that as well. Trying all kinds of new stuff here. I'm feeling passionate about Raid. All right, guys. All right. Actually, I'm gonna unveil the champion who I'm talking about because I put her on my player profile. Okay. Boom! Oh, Riho. Oh, doesn't she look amazing? Oh my God. She is such a good player card champion. Player card champions. Like anybody cares about this at all, but somehow I do. I even put her in my list of top 4 favorites in the game. Today I'm gonna tell you why this champion is S tier. She's so freaking good. And I know she's a Void Legendary, and honestly, I've probably done like one video, other than Mithrala and Lydia. I hate doing spotlights on a Void frickin' Legendary. I see the comments already. Yeah, great, a champion that I'll never get, Ash. Screw you, buddy. I get it. But I had to, because I love her too much not to talk about her. Even if you don't have her, I promise this video will still be enjoyable for you guys. And maybe someday, maybe, you'll get her.
Well, better luck next year.
No, that wasn't very nice.
Riho Bonespear, first of all, isn't she aesthetically one of the most pleasing champions you've ever laid your eyes on? I mean, come on, Osama, add some good music or something. I mean, look at this. Whoa, I love the aesthetics. All right. Let's talk about her quickly. She's got a continuous heal on the ally with the lowest HP, the ally who needs it the most. Big version, A1. Also, a small version continuous heal on all allies who have 30% HP or less for one turn. This is a great support ability for an A1, right? People who need it the most, you get a 7.5. It's better than nothing, right? And then the ally who needs it I guess the most, gets the big version. On the A2, pressure points. I don't know why. Sometimes they just nail the titles of these abilities, the names in this game. Pressure points is beautiful. You stun, you burn, you decrease defense, you weaken, you decrease attack, and you decrease crit rate. Oh my word. She does all of that in one ability? That's nasty. I want to talk really quickly about first of all, and she smacks with this ability too, right? She's a support with almost a 1200 base attack with solid multipliers, so she can be a damage dealer, and she's got everything except for decreased speed that you could possibly want on a single target debuffer, right? Burn, you need it everywhere. This girl can solo Frostbiter easy in her sleep. I'm going to show you the hardest level. I'm going to show you today. Decrease defense, weaken, yeah, we love that. Decrease attack and decrease crit rate. Decreased crit rate, guys, is criminally underrated in this game, and here's why. Whether you're talking Hydra clan boss, I'm talking like the head of Wrath to mitigate that damage, to mitigate those big crits, you're gonna be great with the decreased crit rate right there, right? But how about Phantom Shogun's Grove? How about Amos, right? Those two bosses, not 15% crit rate. Old school bosses, 15% crit rate. How about the Lion from Chimera? 45, I believe. Let me double check that in the background. Yeah, Lion form of Chimera. When he smacks, he smacks. Has he ever wiped your entire team? It's because he's got a 45% crit rate, right? So the decreased crit rate with these newer bosses, a 30% decreased crit rate can be a game changer. People don't show any love to that debuff, but I wanted to give it a little bit of, because I feel like I've been saying for years here, yeah, like 15% crit rate on bosses, but not the new bosses, not all the new bosses. They can jack them up all the way to 40, 50% crit rate, right? Perfect Body is a 3-turn cooldown when you book it out, right? And it's one of the best cleanses in the game. You get the cleanse, you get the block debuffs for 2 turns on the 3-turn cooldown, and then you get that big juicy heal, right? So she's an elite healer between her A1 and her A3, 35% of their max HP, an additional 5% for each debuff removed from them. That's all on a 3-turn cooldown. That's nasty. And then Reflect, when receiving any debuff, transfers them from this champion to the attacker on a 3-turn cooldown. Man, so now she's debuff proof, at least for 3 turns, right? Or for 1 turn out of every 3. Man, oh man, oh man. She brings so much to the table, and she has that protection with the Reflect as well. So unbelievably powerful to get a champion with, one of the best cleanse heals in the game on a 3-turn with all of these debuffs. Oh, there's so many ways you can build her. There's so many areas of the game that you can use her for. I'm going to show you a bit of an end game, Riho, really quickly, right? And here it is. It's the Feral. She could be the best champion. Maybe Ramantu too, right? But like one of the best, if not the best champions to put on a Feral for single target bosses in the game and a 9-piece. Now, I just pulled this build off, right? I was waiting for my Feral banner for every week. I've been waiting on it just to put it on Riho. And then it happened, and I knew the time was right to record this video, right? So I'd rather have accuracy as the main stat, but I got defense, so I'm going to go ahead and roll with it. I did get accuracy as the ascension stat, and then I went crit damage. I'm built to be a bit of a nuker here in today's video. I want attack on the ring. I have speed on the boots. I have accuracy. You could go with attack percentage, but accuracy, that threshold for accuracy in a lot of areas of the game, Frostbiter, which I'm about to show you, Phantom Shogun's Grove, it needs to be high. The final stages, we're looking at like 600, so I went accuracy on the chest. Didn't even glyph it out yet. Crit damage with, I wish I had crit damage as well as an ascension stat, but check this. You ever do this, guys? What is the worst that you've done in terms of reworks? Oh man, I'm the worst. Just in preparation for today's video, right? For today's video, I was feeling good. I'm in a good mood today. Can you tell? I'm in a good mood. I'm like, I'm gonna talk about my girl, my Riho, and people are gonna love this one. They're gonna love it.
Get out. No, this is not a joke.
I'm going to talk about Memo for Ash. It's going to be fantastic, right? And then I'm like, all I want is crit damage on this build. And then I last night, I farmed my Chaos Dust, right? I farmed my Phantom Shogun Grove. And I had like 60 dust. And I just raged it all to get this 1 crit damage. Man, all that energy down the drain. I am the worst. I have no chill. No chill at all. Like, I'm having a good party over here with my Feral gear, trying to get my dust up. I'm just rolling it and rolling it. I'm jamming, I'm having a good time. And then, like, I just felt the record screech, like that Mrs. Doubtfire scene when she comes in and they're partying, the birthday party in the beginning, and then all of a sudden she's like, what the hell is going on here?
Brenda, what's up? You're home early, girlfriend. Having a birthday in the house.
What the hell is going on around here?
Dude, Osama, I love that clip. I love that. I wonder what it would be like to film with Robin Williams, man. That's one of my classics right there. You know what, guys? You know what? Since I love you and I want to throw a bonus Easter egg your way, if you don't like the movie, you don't care, feel free to fast forward 1 minute. Let's find out what it was like to record with Robin Williams.
Hey Ash fans, this is Mara Wilson from Mrs. Doubtfire. I know I look a little bit different than I did when I was in that movie.
Prepare yourself for the Wild Kingdom.
I just wanted to share a fun memory from the set. It's true that working with Robin Williams was everything you would expect it to be. He was so funny and so kind, just the loveliest guy. And probably my favorite scene to film was the birthday party scene. If you look closely, you can actually see me and my childhood teddy bear jumping around. But I remember when we were doing the petting zoo part, I was riding a pony in, the front yard, and Robin took off his hat and put some oats in the hat and handed it to the pony so the pony could eat out of it. And then afterwards, he turned to me with this hat covered in pony slobber and probably grass and oats, and he said, "Wanna wear it?" And that's probably my favorite memory from that day. So, yeah, I'm really happy that people still love the movie and people still make references to it. And now I will give you back to him because, admittedly, I don't know that much about gaming. So go take lessons from somebody who actually knows something more about it.
So shout out to Mara Wilson. I cameoed because I love you guys. You know that? Shout out to Mara Wilson, who's also Matilda in the back of the 90s movie as well. She's great. She's a great sport for doing this because you're not supposed to do YouTube things on Cameo or whatever. Anyway, we built her to be a little bit of a nuker here as well. I have Unholy Grail on her. Attacker. Aware deals 2% more damage if the aware is under any debuffs. Yes, that's going to be the case here. I have bosses deal less damage to this target because Riho is kind of a PvE beast. I have Brimstone as a blessing on her. Here are my masteries. I need that extra accuracy, of course. Given that we're building her to be like an uber nuker kind of as well, no worries at all with going War Master as a tier 6 option. But I went down the support tree here. Most importantly, picked up Master Hexer to extend all those juicy debuffs on her A2 ability. Actually, Arcane Celerity is also pretty much a must-have with her, unless you're on her on a very specific speed rotation. Don't want to screw that up in terms of all that turn meter fill. But 30% chance to increase the turn meter by 10% when a debuff cast by this champion is removed or expires. Let me consult hellhades.com to get a nuking build for you guys as well for masteries. By the way, look at her area rankings, man. Look at her area rankings. They even give her a 5 in the arena. They even give her a 5 in the arena. Her multiplier is by a 5.8 multiplier on her A2, a 4.3 on her A1, not bad. General PvE build, thanks to hellhades.com, the best website in the biz. They come down, they pick up War Master. They also pick up Arcane Celerity. They pick up Lasting Gifts as well as Master Hexer. I'm not gonna lie, if I didn't need the extra accuracy with Eagle Eye, I'd probably go with this instead because I love Lasting Gifts for that extension on the continuous heals and the block debuffs as well. I have 612 accuracy and it seems crazy, but I need it. I need it. 302 speed, 100, 275, as much as attack as I could muster with as much accuracy as I could muster. Now, if you don't have all feral gear, I totally get you. I understand. The gear that I used to have on her before today's video, before I got the banner, was just triple perception. She does very well in triple perception because she needs accuracy and we need speed. And that's the perfect set for her, right? Because she's a PvE mainly champion, even though they have her 5 out of 5 ranking. So triple perception is, to me, it's the way to go. I would build her with some crit rate, crit damage though, because why not? I mean, she can smack, right? All right, here's all the ways I use Riho Bonespear on my account, right? First of all, you could throw her with other champions. You don't have to be actually solo here. But this is the final boss of Doom Tower Hard. Super rated up. Super rated up, Riho. This is beautiful because she's not built any special way with high resist or anything like that. She has her passive working for her anyway, right, with the reflect. And then with her A3, she can keep herself alive, and she has block debuffs and the whole 9. Check her out. She can even solo the waves.
This stuff makes me nauseous, losing what they told.
You know, oftentimes us content creators can be guilty, right, of having these videos where we're like, oh, they can solo, and then you have like a bunch of champions just to help them get to the boss. Not Riho, man. She's just gonna go ahead and stun everybody, right? She got the damage, she got the stun. She's just gonna take care of everybody. The funny thing is, she can just bleed or burn, I guess, the boss, the Frost Spider. But I didn't want to cut right away because she can just stun lock everybody and just kill them on her own. She can take care of all the waves. So I will come back to you guys right now at the Frost Spider. But I love how these level 225 mobs, she's like, yeah, no big deal. I'll just pressure points them all to death. Be right back. All right, guys, it's Frost Spider time. She just goes right into it. She's like, yep, gonna land that burn, gonna land the brimstone, the smite on the Frost Spider. No big deal. Look at all that damage that smite does. Holy mackerel, man. Mitigating the crit rate, whatever. Decrease attack, sure. No big deal. She got that feral damage. I didn't even talk about feral, but you're doing the extra 5% damage for each debuff on the target. All allies, right? That's why she's so good in the 9-piece feral. She's a beast in Chimera. I cannot show you a Chimera team because I was a good boy and I got my keys in very, very early. But man, she can escalate your Chimera damage like no other champion out there because of all those debuffs with, of course, the and the trials too, right? In the feral gear, even better, right? Even better. But yeah, she's a trial monster as well. I mean, she's got so many debuffs on one ability, right? She can knock out like a bunch of trials. By the way, let me pull up that trial sheet for you guys really quickly. You can screenshot it if you want all the trials in one place. Be right back. All right, guys, here's what you need. Here's all the trials. Screenshot it. Screenshot it. This is everything that you need for every trial to be completed against the Chimera clan boss right there, right? I'll show you what, divided, excuse me, I can't talk today, apparently. I'm still a little bit too starstruck from earlier in the video. But I'll have it divided by form. Here you go. So again, feel free to screenshot that as well and maybe blow it up a little bit. But yeah, that's the, you know, you can see the Ram, Lion, and Viper form in which debuffs we need. All right, Riho, how you looking over here, sister? Well, we do have a little bit of RNG because we want to land that HP burn against the spider so he doesn't pop back up. But we should be good here. Yeah, the smite landed. Oh, come on. Okay, we'll be good in a second. Come on, Riho. Get back to that A2 quickly, please. Come on. We want this to be... Oh, there it is. There it is. All right, spider down. That's a true solo. No big deal, Riho. No big deal, right? All in a day's work. Let me quickly show you some of my main squads for Sand Devil, for Shogun as well, right? So Sand Devil, I mean, she's such a brilliant champion against these bosses, and every boss for that matter. Why? Because look at this. She goes in there, she lands every debuff known to man. She's getting more damage. She's in feral. She's going to get more damage out of our enemy max HP champions. We're going to go ahead and reset the abilities with the Chimar. Then we're going to go right back in and do it all over again, right? A beautiful debuffer, and she can go in and be your cleanser, right? I love how I'm acting like I'm just getting familiar with the concept of what Riho does, but I just had to give her a little bit of respect because I saw some nasty comments last time I was talking about my Riho, right? So she's enfeebling. No big deal. Gonna go in there, and she's just gonna wreck, right? She's gonna cleanse. She's gonna cleanse in a moment here. This is beautiful. This is beautiful. She perfect bodies. Go right back in and just touch her. Just touch her, Newt. Boom. Or him. Excuse me. Just touch him. Don't touch Riho. She's mine. Back off. Back off. All right, guys, how about Ice Golem hard 10? You can use her anywhere. I'll come. We got Vogoth, we got Marius, we got Dark Elhain, Lydia. I'll come at you guys when we get to the Ice Golem. But man, oh man, I mean, she's gonna carry this whole team. And Vogoth, who do you think is gonna have more heals, Vogoth or Riho? All right, here we go, guys. Riho on the far left. All right, let's see. I didn't practice this run ahead of time. I just threw this team together. Actually, somebody on this team, I'm going to be making another appreciation video similar to this one about soon, right? But I love it. I love how great how she's so plug and play, right? Now, sure, there's minions and, you know, we're not landing all those debuffs against the boss. But literally, basically every single Doom Tower boss, Chimera. Actually, right after this, I'm just going to do an auto run of Clan Boss with her as my damage dealer and my nuker. Both positions in one, and see how she does. I haven't ran it yet, but I assume she's going to get the job done just fine because she's that good. Now look at her. She's just like, now she's going to mitigate the crit rate of the Ice Golem, which is really important because he can ignore 50% or 100% of defense, and it's just easy, right? And again, it doesn't have to be Ice Golem. It can be basically anywhere, right? I mean, Fire Knight's probably the only place I'm not really running her, right? Because she's a single target champion. Man, Marius just laid the smack down there at the end, right? Oh, Riho, it's not even close, man. Riho, she's amazing. She's just amazing. Sell and sell. Life Shield. Oh, and exciting. Exciting to get a 5-star rare Life Shield from Ice Golem Hard 10. That seems reasonable. All right, I want to run her really quickly before I let you guys go. I want to run her in good old Demon Lord. Demon Lord, Ultra Nightmare. You're going to slot in right over here. Right over here, Riho. Let's see what you got. Boom, boom, boom. Quick battle it. All right. Come on. Processing, processing, processing. Look at her. She's my main DPS now. She's my main DPS. Dude, I hope that I've proven... Yeah, by the way, guilty as charged. She's like fully empowered, but she's still insanely good regardless, right? Like, she's just one of my favorite champions inside the entire game. I am in love, and I'll end it there, guys. Thank you for watching till the end of the video. Much love, and as always, take care, guys.